going on, everyone? My name is Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice, because that is my nickname. So Marcus Mariota signs with the Las Vegas Raiders. And to me, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by this move. I know some people are saying, what are the Raiders doing getting another quarterback? I'm not shocked, guys. I'm really not. The Las Vegas Raiders have consistently, every time, John Gruden or Mike Mayock have been asked by the media about the Raiders' stance on Derek Carr, I've heard a lot of mixed answers as far as the Raiders talking about their stance on Derek Carr. I don't think the Raiders are fully committed to Derek Carr. In fact, I'm of the mindset that before this move, I would not have been shocked if the Raiders drafted a quarterback with the 12th overall pick if someone like Jordan Love or Justin Herbert were available to them, okay? And 100% if Tua Tagovailoa dropped to them, I fully believe that John Gruden would pull that trigger. I just don't think that for whatever reason, John Gruden and this organization is fully behind Derek Carr. I just don't get the sense that that's the case. If they were fully behind Derek Carr, I don't think that they probably would have made this move either, okay? Derek Carr, in 2016, he had a breakout season. He was an MVP candidate, led the Raiders to the playoffs. He did get hurt, though, so he didn't get a chance to play in that playoff game. But either way, had an MVP season. But ever since getting hurt that year, and ever since he had that back injury, has not quite been the same quarterback. Now, I don't think that that's totally fair to evaluate Derek Carr since that time. I think that Derek Carr is good, but not great. I don't ever see him being elite. But either way, Derek Carr's never had the best offensive lines. He's had hit and miss wide receivers. He's had to deal with awful defenses, okay? So, look, I'm not saying that Derek Carr has had a whole lot to work with the last couple of years. He had Josh Jacobs last year. He had Terrell Williams. He had Darren Waller. But at times, he didn't have the wide receivers necessary to make plays and help him out and make him look better than he was last year. Amari Cooper, when Amari Cooper was going well for the Raiders and when Amari Cooper was making a ton of plays for the Raiders before he got traded to the Cowboys, Derek Carr looked like a serious MVP candidate. So I see a good arm, but not a great arm. I see a good athlete, but not a great athlete. I just don't see Derek Carr as a guy that changes a franchise, and in a division with Patrick Mahomes and now Drew Lock, who I think has a lot of potential. I think that you got to eventually try to potentially move on from Derek Carr if he doesn't really perform well this year. And, John Gruden, he likes his athletic quarterback. So I'm not shocked that they went out and got Marcus Mariota. I've said in the past, I think that Marcus Mariota is a bust. I said a couple months ago that after Ryan Tannehill beat him out and the Titans made the playoffs, I think that Mariota's a bust. I never really bought into Mariota coming out of college. Coming out of Oregon, I thought that he was talented, but I thought that he was very overrated. I thought he benefited from being in a draft class that literally had Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota and who else? Brett Hundley. I mean, when you look back at that draft class that Marcus Mariota was a part of, that was one of the weakest quarterback draft classes in NFL history. There was literally virtually no successful quarterbacks outside of Mariota and Jameis Winston coming out of that draft, okay? And I just felt that Mariota benefited a lot from, having great skill position players around him in college. I thought that Oregon was ahead of the Pac-12 as far as their schemes go. I thought that made him look better than he actually was. I never saw elite level arm talent. I thought that he had a kind of an average arm by NFL standards. I didn't see him being able to fit the ball into tight windows. And I just didn't see a franchise-changing quarterback. I never saw him being elite. I never thought that he could make up for a bad roster. And meanwhile, the Tennessee Titans, for most of his career, have done nothing but draft very good running backs and very good wide receivers and very good offensive linemen. And they've given him above average defenses. And Mariota, 5 years in, is a below 500 quarterback. So, we clearly saw this year when Mariota was in the game for the Titans, he just limited their offense. He wasn't very good as far as just throw it. He just wasn't that great of a thrower of the football. You know, when Ryan Tannehill comes right in and immediately changes that Titans offense, and boom, they're a playoff team. I kept telling Titans fans all offseason, Mariota was holding your offense back, and Titans fans didn't want to listen to me, and what do you know? Mariota comes in, he looks bad, and then Ryan Tannehill comes in with the same exact roster, and the Titans are in the playoffs. I was right. Ding, ding, ding. Titans fans, you were wrong, but either way, look, I think that this move was basically made to bring in some competition for Derek Carr. You know, Mike Mayock, said he likes athletic quarterbacks. He likes Mariota's athleticism. That's one of the reasons why they brought him in. And look, the best case scenario for the Raiders in the situation is the best man wins. You know, if Mariota comes in, and beats out Derek Carr and gets a starting job, hey, all power to him. He earned it. I don't personally think he will do it, but again, I'm happy for Mariota that he gets another opportunity to reboot his career and potentially become a starting quarterback once again. I'm happy that he's, still got a job. I'm happy for that, but either way, the best case scenario is the best man wins. And say Derek Carr does beat out Marcus Mariota, this move could motivate Derek Carr even more. You mean to tell me Derek Carr is not feeling slighted by saying, man, why are you guys bringing Marcus Mariota? I've been a solid starting quarterback for you guys. The team improved in a lot of areas last year with me as the quarterback. This is my team. Let me come in here and show John Gruden and Mike Mayock, this is my team. So that could be the best case scenario for the Las Vegas Raiders in this situation. And the worst case scenario really is you have a good backup quarterback. There's really no bad side to this signing of Marcus Mariota. It's not. There's no downside to this signing. The worst case scenario is you get a very good top of the line backup quarterback. I do think that Marcus Mariota still is capable of starting games in the National Football League. I don't think he's a very good starter, but he's a bottom level starter. He's probably about the 25th, 20th best quarterback, on some days. He's a good, decent starter if you need him to be. He's not going to be a franchise quarterback long term, and if he is, he's a bottom level franchise quarterback. But either way, I think that this is just a move to bring in some competition for Derek Carr. I don't think Mariota beats him out, but either way, this is a sign for the Raiders that they're potentially not sold on Derek Carr. I would not be shocked if Derek Carr has moved on from after this year. And hey, let's see what happens. Maybe Mariota beats him out. But either way, I think that you can't lose in the situation. Best case scenario, the best man wins the competition. Worst case scenario, you get a very solid backup quarterback in Marcus Mariota. It's going to be a fun story to watch. So, and can Marcus Mariota become the franchise quarterback for the Oakland Raiders? We shall see. I think that he does fit, John Gruden's offense. I think that he would fit right in. We've seen Mariota be good at times. We've seen the flashes from Mariota. He's just super inconsistent and, in my opinion, just not the best thrower of the football. He's very limited as far as his arm strength goes. But again, I think he provides you some athleticism. I think that if he wins the job, he would be a decent fit for John Gruden's offense. It's going to be very interesting to see if Marcus Mariota can take over for Derek Carr and be the Las Vegas Raiders' next franchise quarterback. Be sure to comment where you agree with me and disagree with me. Love you. What you guys have to say in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right now if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can. A fun fact about me is I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world. I want to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. Kind of like Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. You get the point. Okay, I want to do sports, television, and radio for a full living once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. So the best thing you guys can do to just help me continue to grow as a young broadcaster is to just share this channel with all your friends, because potentially if this channel really gets somewhere, I want to start my own network, okay? Or potentially if it doesn't, or if I fall a little bit short, I want to go into a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. So the best thing you guys can do to just flat out just help me grow as a broadcaster, help me learn, get other people hip to this channel, just share this channel with all your friends, share this channel on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And once again, guys, just share this channel with everyone you know. Get everyone hipped and watching these videos. Get my voice out there and heard. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. It's been your boy Ghiman McKinney, or you can just call me Juice. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I really do. Have a God bless day. Stay motivated, you guys, and I'm out.